Here we go, folks. Hold on. Dan, you ready?
Yep.
Hold on. Whoa! Whoa! We never tested this thing. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
We lost Dan's camera, but I see you on the bottom.
All right. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's head back out to Bob and Goodyear Blimp. What's it like inside there, Bob?
Well, let me just show you the shot that we've got from up here. It's a bit noisy, folks. It's about 1,000 feet off the floor of the city of Atlanta. Whoa, we're just heading into a downdraft here. Yes, indeed. This is where it gets a little scary. But they tell me, Patricia and everybody, that this is the easiest of all type of aircrafts to fly. One of the things is you don't need seatbelts. That's one of the keys. And we're about to show you exactly how easy this is. I got to tell you that the crew on board here is not thrilled. I mean, I'm talking about Dan Johnson, our photographer, Bobby Hayes.
Yes.
All right, pilot Mark is about to get out of the pilot seat.
Okay, everybody ready?
Ready. Oh, no. All right, hold on.
Are you going to pilot this?
Yes, I am. All right. Take my time, huh? All right.
Now put your feet on the pedals.
Yeah.
Okay, now push out on the left one and bring us around, and we'll keep coming around. Doing good so far.
That's all it is to flying this thing, is to be able to go left and right with the pedals, and then this thing, this is what?
Up and down. That's your elevator. Now straighten it out. There you go.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Okay.
So we want to go up?
You roll it forward to go down.
Okay.
You roll it back to climb.
Let me find out. Dan, you want to go up or down? Up. Up? All right. Let's go up a little bit.
All right.
Take us through there, Bob.
Hey, Patricia, how are you? You'll see me in a second. Waving my hand
Wow!
at you. Hey, we are on the ride called the Looping Starship. There's some 200 or so of us who have been trying
Boy,
this.
that takes my breath away just watching you.
All right, well, if you think that's bad, let's go to the onboard camera now, and we'll give you what it looks like from on board this thing. We should tell you, among the things, this thing is just about 80 stories up, or 80 feet high, and the worst part of it is when you're upside down naturally. But the thing I found from riding this, as we go back and forth between our onboard camera and our ground camera, is that a lot of people lose a lot of money on this. In fact, I'm told that there's sometimes upwards of $10 in change that are found. Here we go around the loop. Oh man. Now they have put me in what's called a jerk harness. Now you may see when somebody fires a gun at somebody that they get jerked backwards.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Ashley Steppen, you're going to be the one to point your finger at me. Are you guys ready? Oh man, this is really, I'm not sure about this. All right, lean forward here. All right, go ahead, do it. Whoa. Okay, well, you get the idea. Thanks for that demo, Bob. Appreciate it. One more thing we got to show you coming up in terms of the blood splattering. If you like special effects, you're going to love this. I got a headache. Let's say I've got an oily head. Is that what we're starting with, Fuji? Wait, just drop my IFB out. That's okay. This is what I hear Patricia on.
Yes.
Well, dry is first. What do we start with?
First of all, what we're going to use is that you have things like mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's made out of eggs, and it has a lot of oil in it.
Yeah.
And for dryness, it can actually work as a conditioning treatment because it does contain protein. It will not penetrate into the hair. It'll just deal with the outer surface of the hair.
All right, what do we wash this out with once this is all in? Okay.
In other words, like there we have it.
The mayo,
And, yeah.
now?
And then say we work it really good.
All right,
make
well, let's
sure,
keep going, though, because we're running out of time. We don't
And
want
then
to...
after that,
Yeah.
then we take
What
the
is this?
cider vinegar. See, apple cider.
Yeah. Besides a fruit salad. Let me tell you two things that we got to deal with. That noise that you're hearing, of course, the burner's going off. And then let me show you how we're getting our signal back. Patricia, Bruce, everybody home. Let me show you how we're actually getting our signal back to you.
Okay.
This little microwave gizmo right here that our crack engineering department has rigged up, and this little transmitter, which is over here. Now, when the balloon actually pivots the wrong way, this transmitter, if we're not watching it, drifts off signal. And then I'm listening to Patricia and Bruce and everybody on a little phone that they've rigged up here for me. And there goes that noise again. But if we don't, if you don't hear us, we don't hear that, we're in deep trouble. We got to fill you in on what happened yesterday. Remember, we left you, Dan Johnson and I, the photographer Dan Johnson, up in the balloon. We were flying high. Let's roll the tape and show you. We were flying after the show. We were preparing to land. The only spot that we were going to be able to land was right there, folks. You see that? Our pilot, Bob, told us any further we'd be at the trees. So right about here, he pulled the ripcord, letting the air out and listen. Yeah, flex my knees. Flex your knees, Dan.
Flexing the knees.
Flexing. Hello. And watch this now. Continue watching this tape because after we hit, the wind picks us up and we start dragging. And we hit at a pretty good clip at about 5 or 10 feet drop. And that, in fact, hurt me, but not as bad as we come back live now. Not as bad as we hurt photographer Dan Johnson, who was out today with a bad back.
Poor Dan.
And Dan, we wish you well. We hope you get back real soon.